spending money and being able to go shopping and buy people nice gifts and support the church in whatever we do. That just, when I'm at work, I'm like, that's what I'm working for. That's what makes me happy, seeing them happy. Whether it's they're going out and doing something fun that I gotta go to work, it still makes me happy knowing that they're doing something fun while I'm working. It just does. Yep. But that you're not going through something, you're growing through something is a really good word. And you can't forget about what God has done for you as far as you have a testimony and you're telling somebody else the testimony. That's why it's good to always give testimony. Because when you're telling somebody else that testimony, you're helping them. And then at the same time, it's been many times where I've walked away and was like, man, I just helped myself. I'm talking to myself right now. Or God will give it to you right there when you're talking to them. You're like, man, I'm talking to myself. That helps them too, especially as a man. That helps them. Yes. Because you're saying that, hey, brother, I know you're going through this, but I went through the same exact thing. Amen. Same exact thing. And I'm able to move forward with you. So I'm grabbing his hand, I'm picking him up. Instead of going to this person, oh, you did this, such and such is going through this. He was going through the same thing 2 years ago. How you going to talk about him and you was going through the same thing? You running over here to Tyrone, going over to Genesis' house, talking about Tyrone. Tyrone just told me something. Come on, don't do that.
Right.
Yeah. Don't do that. You cannot hold your house up with those types of things. You can't hold your house up. You be wondering why the same thing is happening to you because you what? You see what I'm saying? You got it, girl?
I got it, sir.
I'm telling you. How much more time on that? I won't even check. Oh, and then yesterday I was discouraged and I had to text my wife something, and she gave me the same word that I always give her right back. Wow. But she did it nicely, it's through text,
Right.
But she gave it back to me, and I was like, that's what I always say. How you using my stuff against me? Not against me, but you know what I'm saying? You build me up. And it was so good that she was able to do that because it just gave me that, that kick in the behind to get on back up and do what I'm supposed to do.
Yes.
As a man,
Yes.
taking care of my household.
Yes.
That's all I have to say.
That's good.
What do you do when your home is falling apart? The first thing we must do is recognize the enemy. It's not your wife. It's not your husband. It's not your kids. It's not your boss. It's not your neighbor. It's the devil.
Come on.
Yes.
And the thing about it, the confusing part about it is, where we mess up is that we don't understand that the devil uses people.
Right.
So what we do, we attack the person.
Right.
Attack the person. Attack the person. And we're getting no results.
Right.
Because we're not going to change that person, but we keep going out. Same results. You must understand the devil uses people, and he uses something called the third voice. Somebody say the third voice. Somebody say, what is that?
What is that?
I'm glad you asked. I'm going to give you an example of the third voice.
All right.
I can't draw, so. I like visual. Watch this. Third voice. You're at work. Here comes your friend to talk about your husband. Girl, your husband ain't found no job yet? He must not be working. He must not be trying. He must don't want to work. Man, my husband, he found a job. We making this, we making that, we making this. Third voice. Is it her? Is it her?
No.
It's the what? Now watch how the devil works to tear up your home. Watch this. Now she's feeding the wife everything negative about her what? Husband. Her husband at home praying, trying to get a breakthrough. And God knows, and the devil knows it. So the devil's going to stop this breakthrough. Watch this. Yeah, girl, your husband ain't found a job yet. Y'all still on ABC, y'all still this, and you ain't got that. You still catching the bus to work. What's your husband doing? He at home praying, trying to get a breakthrough. Now, the wife goes home with this in her ear. The third voice. This in her ear. Gets it all the way home. And guess what she does to her husband? Dump on him. You ain't trying to get no job. Oh, girl, she got a Cadillac. You've been doing this, you've been doing that, and you ain't working, you don't care. You don't care about me. And it goes from you're not having a job to you don't care about me. And it goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And guess what the man does? He's down in the dumps. The Lord just told him, I'm going to bless you tomorrow. But he cannot get the blessing because of what you just did. Because he can't shake it.
That's good.
Somebody said the third voice.
Third voice.
Stop listening to people. Another example. The thing about the third voice is, if it can get your home and tear your home up, it'll trickle right over to the church. Watch this. I'm going to use my leaders because they know we love them and all that. First lady. Here's Pastor. Y'all gonna love this one. My wife. And here's the third voice. Somebody say third voice.
Third voice.
Oh yeah, First Lady, you know, how you doing? Good, good. Yeah, I was trying to get the pastor, you know, to give him this money for the Cedar Point trip, but him and Chris have been over there for a long time. I don't know what they're talking about. They're ready, and I can't even get to them. You know what I'm saying? Third voice in First Lady's ear. First Lady already got a lot to deal with. Here goes the third voice. Is it her? Who is it? The devil. Now watch this. They get home. First Lady ain't saying nothing. She's being distant. Pastor's so happy he done preached a wonderful message. Here go First Lady, just an example. First Lady, I'm not cooking dinner today. Attitude. I'm not cooking dinner today. Pastor, well, honey, what's going on? What's the matter? You seem kind of distant. No, ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. And wash your own clothes. Oh, wash your own clothes. Something's wrong. Someone has been in her ear, and she brought it home.
Come on.
Tearing up the home. The devil ain't really, he ain't really want this. He wants a house. He wants the whole house. Because you know why? He sees the bigger picture. We don't. He does. If I can get her to get him, I got the home and the what? Church.
Right. That's good.
It's the bigger picture that we don't see. Oh yeah, now here it comes. You was talking to Crystal, y'all was laughing, hee, honey, Crystal was just giving me the information for A, B, and C, That's all we were doing. Now she understands, now she calms down, but look what the devil tried to. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We have to stop listening to that third party.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
Somebody said, let's go deeper. Now I'm going to use me and my wife.
All right. Be careful.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful young lady walks through the church doors.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's keep it real.
All right.
Keep it
Looks like my ex-girlfriend. Ooh, that's deep, man.
Yeah, it is.
My wife looks over at her and says, oh, that looks like Darryl's ex-girlfriend. But it's not. He don't like that when he see her. He don't like that. Yeah. What I'm trying to get to the point, the third person ain't always somebody else. The third person is the third person is here in your mind. You have set up and made me. You already know. When that girl comes through the door, he gonna be looking at her, he gonna be talking about her, he gonna run to Genesis and say, Genesis, she look like that, I know that. And after church, I walk past the sister and say, hey, how you doing? See you later. Now, when I get, he wants the devil want the house. The devil want this. He want that. When I get, she don't talk about it in the parking lot. She want me right, he want us right here. So when we get in the house, it could be pandemonium. You looked at her, I saw you walking at her, I seen it. Babe, I don't even know her name. But the thing about it, he's trying to get to this, and the head of the what? House. Because once he gets the head, he got everything. Now I can't pray. Now I can't be focused. Now I cannot receive the word he deposited. It's dug up because of some mess. Stop yielding to the devil. Discern your anger. Why am I really mad?
That's good.
Am I really mad? Use the word.
Yes.
Yeah, my husband already talking to her, that's fine, but let me tell you this. The Bible says when a man finds a wife, find a good thing. I get his good thing. That's Darryl's good thing. And I'm not buying it today. We're gonna have a great day. Use the word.
Amen.
Use the word. A man at home praying, trying to get a doggone breakthrough in heaven, you hearing a third person, he get home and dump on him. Now he can't receive it because you didn't give him mess. Come on, I'm talking about vice versa.
Yes, sir.
Not just a man to a woman, woman to a man. I'm almost done. You may say, well, young preacher, how do you deal with this? You expose it. Devil, I know that's you.
Right.
I'm not stupid. The Bible tells me my mind is greater than you. What lives in me is stronger. Well, how should you go? I'm getting stuck. The greater is in me than he that is in the world.
Yes.
And I know God's going to bless my husband with this job. Go home and encourage your husband. Tell him you love him. Yes. Expose him with love. Yes. If try to attack you with your husband, you go home and love your husband. Yes. You go love your wife. And don't bring him or her that mess. Amen. Because we do more fighting than we do praying. Amen. There's more divorce in the church than it is in the world because of stuff like this. Because the devil wants the house to... If we keep that in mind, we'll be a wonderful church. Let's keep this right here in mind. Satan wants the house to do what? Fall. And we expose him with what? Love. All right. Amen.
All right. Yeah, Pastor did call yesterday, short notice. My family, and he knows very well how I don't like last minute things. I like to be extremely prepared. Brother Genesis knows as well how I don't like last minute things, but I do my best. So, and then on top of that, it puts me behind these two. So I was ready to get up first. I don't know if Terrance didn't go up, but it's all right. We're all family. We're gonna do this. So today in Sunday school, fortunately, we hit on magic. Pastor was preaching how we need to go to our secret place and pray and whatnot. That's exactly what I did last night. Unfortunately, I had some things I had to do yesterday. We didn't get home till after 11. So I went into my secret place and I came across Matthew. That's what I was in. So I'll be reading Matthew 10, 35 through 37. So, what do you do when your home is falling apart? Well, the first thing, me being how I am, I'm an organizer. So the first thing I do is you try to figure out what went wrong. You spend all your time. Was it money? Was it the misuse of it? Was it, not being enough? You know, is it my attitude? Did I do some things or say some things that upset the family, or vice versa? You know, that they do some things.
Yes.
Was it me not spending enough time, you know, with them? You know, am I out in the streets? Am I out doing my own personal things, not spending enough time? Or am I spending too much time, getting on everybody's nerves? Or am I just, you know, nitpicking at a whole bunch of things? Those are some things that can contribute. And another thing is, you know, being a man in the house, are you not helping them? Are you not fixing things that are broken? Are you not fixing things mentally that are broken, and you're not spending enough time trying to do those things? Or, you know, are you demanding too much the other way? Are you forcing things that they may not be ready for, even though you know these are things they should do?
Wow.
So you've gotta, you know, be conscious of those things. And in Matthew 10, 35, 36, it says, "For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe," not the enemy, but a man's foe, "shall be thy of his own household." So what I'm saying is, Brother Darryl was saying, yes, the enemy can come and destroy things.
Wow.
But there are some things internally inside your own home
Wow.
that can mess some things up as well.
My God.
So when I say that, I mean, are you know, so consumed with figuring things out on your own? You could be working so hard to please your spouse or your son or your daughter, or the vice versa. Your spouse could be working so hard to please you, or your son and your daughter could be working so hard to please you. It can cause some misunderstandings. It could cause some turmoil, so people can go away feeling unappreciated, marginalized,
Yes.
because you're not doing the things that they think you should be doing, or they're not doing the things that you think they should be doing. I could further go into that with verse 35, where it says, "He that loveth father or mother more than me
My God.
is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." So I say all that to say that when we go through things in my house, we have these family meetings.
Okay.
I'm a big Bill Cosby fan. I know the other issues that's aside of that. He was something special to me
Yes.
growing up, because I was, you know, with a mother with no father.
Come on.
So he was kind of like my father on TV. So
Yeah.
we have these family meetings and we have these family get-togethers. And we try to work so hard to figure things out amongst ourselves to make sure that we get things right with each other. And reflecting back when I was in my secret place and thinking of some of our meetings, and we've had some intense meetings, some very intense meetings, I reflected on and I remembered that some of those meetings went so well. We got things out in the open. We understood how we felt. And those were the meetings when we prayed before the meeting started. Those were the meetings when we put God first.
My Lord.
And in the middle. And God has told me, and I was thinking to myself that you should do this or you should do that, or I shouldn't have said this. And the meetings went so well. We understood each other. We were so much stronger. And then those other meetings we had that went much, much longer than we had, when I started reflecting, I don't remember praying before the start of that meeting.
Wow.
Not putting God first, not putting God in what we are doing. And with all of that, by putting God first and keeping him in your house and in your spirit and in your conversations and in your daily duties, you need to ask God for understanding.
Yes.
In Timothy 2:7, it said, "God, consider what I say, for the Lord will give you understanding in everything." So no matter what you do, and keep your house from falling apart, no matter what issues go along, no matter what subjects they are, how deep they are, how small they are, if you ask God for that understanding within your family, and not try to just figure it out yourself, because I'm a victim of that because of my job and my history. I can set things up, get things organized, set it the way it needs to be, and it'll run like a Swiss watch. But if I don't put God in, no matter how smart I think I am, no matter how detailed my plans are, it'll just fall apart like it was nothing. Also, when you do put God in it and you do pray for things and you do get those understandings, you have to have faith. You have to believe that what you're saying and what you're believing, what you're reading, what you're praying for, what you're fasting for, you have to believe it. You can't just do it, just go along like, just like You're just gonna, well, I'm just gonna try this. You have to believe it. And James 2:17 says, even so faith, if it has not works, is dead.
Right.
So not only do you have to believe it, you still have to work and you have to do all those things. So the bottom line is, you have to see God in all you do.
Yes.
He will then make all things possible. I've definitely been a witness to that. And things have flourished for me so greatly. I just can't put into words. And things that I've set out and I've seen that I've had it, and I've looked over it 5, 10, 15 times. It was perfect. But I didn't put God in it, and it didn't work.
That's right.
So I say all that again to say that with all the things that you do to keep your house strong, keep things going, you have to put God in it. No matter how intelligent you think you are, no matter how organized you are, no matter how much money you have, you
Yes.
have that issue.
Amen.
But you can throw as much money as a problem as you want. If
Come on.
God isn't in it,
Come
it's
on.
not going to work.
Good job.